Rachel Neckerman, a science teacher with Moore County Schools. So how do I stay safe during the COVID-19 pandemic? I wear a mask, I wash my hands constantly, I maintain 6 feet of social distance, and I sanitize every surface between each group of students in my classroom. What were my concerns prior to returning to face-to-face learning? That I wouldn't be able to be an effective teacher while maintaining 6 feet of social distance, that the students would not wear their masks properly, and that we wouldn't be able to stay in face-to-face learning due to COVID-19 outbreaks. What did I do to overcome my concerns? I went back to school and I saw that the reality was not nearly as bad or scary as I thought it would be. We are able to maintain 6 feet of social distance and still be effective teachers. The students are doing an amazing job of wearing their masks and maintaining social distance between each other. And we are able to keep safety practices such as sanitizing every surface in between each group of kids and social distance in the hallways as students move from class to class. What tips and tricks have I learned from other educators? To have hand sanitizer set up at multiple points around the room so many students can use it at once and maintain social distance. To have paper towels handy so that students can use that to eat off of and to wash their hands at the many sinks that I have in my classroom. To have tubs for sanitizing lab supplies and to have at least 2 sets of lab supplies so that while one is sanitizing, you can be using the other and then continue that rotation throughout the day. To put tape on the floor to mark where desks need to be in order to maintain 6 feet of social distance. They get moved while students are learning and cleaning, and so that tape is a nice visual reminder for myself and my students of where that desk needs to stay so that they can keep a safe distance. For a teacher who is not back to face-to-face learning, what advice do I have? To not be scared, to just do it and experience it. It's not as bad as you think. To be prepared to do synchronous learning with Google Meets or Zoom, so you have kids in the classroom and kids you're teaching remotely. To see if your district can get a 2-minute sanitizing wipe. Makes cleaning and sanitizing a lot easier in between each group of students and your lab supplies, and to stay positive as much as possible with yourself, with your students, with your colleagues. There's a lot to be proud and thankful for, so focus on those things and not the negatives.